Hello YouTube, welcome to my video. In this video, I'll teach you how to play Ghost Up, which is a Korean card game. Ghost Up is played by some cards right here that are a little bit different from the playing cards. There you see like pictures for each card, and there are 12 types of pictures, and 4 of them are matching, so there are a total of 48 cards. Although sometimes people use some kind of jokers, but still there'll be 50 cards in the game. Now before we get into the playing, I'll teach you how to score. Let's start with the biggest scoring cards, which is called Godori. And Godori means 5 birds in Japanese. Give me 1 second, I'll find it. If you collect these 3 cards, you see it has 5 birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you get 5 points. The goal to this game is to get 7 points. The person who gets the 7 points first wins. Now, the Ghost Up is usually played with 2 people, but sometimes 3 people. When you get 7 points, you get to choose either keep on going for more points, or you can stop and get amount of points you earned. So yeah, that are birds right here. Another way to score is to gather these kind of cards right here, which is, it's called Guang. It has this Chinese characters in it. And there are 5 cards that are like that. If you earn three of a kind like this, then you get 3 points. But if one of them, give me a minute, let me find it. If let's say one of them is containing this card, then these are 2 points. Any card with this symbol, 2 of them, and this card, that's called 3 guangs, but actually P3 guangs, which is 2 points. And these are 3 points. And if there are 4 of them, it doesn't matter if this is included, that's 4 points. And finally, if you collect all 5 of them, then that's 15 points. That's a lot of points. So those are guangs. Oh, and if the opponent doesn't have this kind of card, you get double the point. That's the penalty. I'll explain that in a minute. And there's another way of scoring is collecting the flags. There are blue flag, red flag, and just red flag with nothing in it. There are 3 kinds of flags for each. Give me a moment, I'll find them all. Trying to find the blue flag. There it is. If you collect any kinds of flags, all 3, then you get 3 points. These are 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. And also there are this flag, but this is just a normal flag. It doesn't count as this. It doesn't count as this. does not. Oh, and once you have 5 flags, then you get 1 point. 5 flags, that's 1 point. If you have another extra flag, then that's 6 points, because it'll add 1 point each time you collect more. 1 more and 1 more, then you get 1 additional point per card. And I think it's the last way to get the points is just collecting the normal cards like this. These are just normal cards without like a special symbol. If you collect, let's say 10 of them, let's see, yeah, that's 10 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you collect 10 of them, then that's 1 point. And after that, if you collect additional 1, it counts as same way as flags. You get additional 1 point. So that's 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. This is not the normal card. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, like that. Oh, and there are like a special cards like this. There are one more. These cards collect as 2 normal cards. For example, if I have this one, this is 2 points instead of 1 point. Same as this. Those cards are called 2 normal cards. And this card can be used as animal. I didn't explain animal at the first, but let's get to it. There are animals like this. These are the animal cards. And if you collect, there should be more actually. Oh, I forgot the birds. Birds counts as animals too. Give me a moment. There are a total of 9 animal cards, although this can be used as 2 normal cards, or this can be used as animal. Usually you get to choose that when you collect it, but sometimes there are different rules. Anyways, if you collect 5 animals, that's 1 point, and additional card will give you another point. Don't forget that these birds are 5 points if you collect them all. Okay, that's pretty much it for the normal scoring point. And now I'll go over the penalties. It's usually double. Now, there are different types of penalties. Like I said before, let's say opponent has this card, then it doesn't matter. But if the opponent doesn't have any of this card or any of these cards, and you collected at least 3 of them, then that's double. It's called Gwangbak, which means you get double the point. And another penalty is that if you have at least 7 cards of these, out of all 9 cards, if you have 7 cards, then that's called Mongbak, and the opponent has to pay twice of the points. 7 cards. It doesn't matter if the opponent has like this. It doesn't work that way. You will still get double point if you have 7 animals. And if, let's say, you collected a lot of normal cards, and if the opponent, let's say, has 7 normal cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then that's called pibak, and you can get like double points for that as well. Note that if the opponent doesn't have any normal card that's not pibak, then you cannot get double point by that. Only if the opponent has like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, then you get double point. If the opponent has 8 or more, that's not pibak as well. You cannot get the double point that way. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's also this one is kind of hard to explain, but during the gameplay, let's say you have these cards in your hand. They look alike. Sorry, hold on. You see, they look alike in the pictures. Then you want to play these. You can either play this one by one, or you can play them at once. But you can only play them at once if there's this card on the board. Then you can just play these all like this. It's called bombing. I'm sorry, really, I don't know how to explain this easily. So if you just want to play this just one card, one of these, then you have to show them to your opponent by shaking it like this. Then you can just play one card like this. Now, note that if you shake or if you bomb, then you get double the points as well. Double the whole points you got. And also, well, let's say you declared go, then the opponent gains 7 points and you stop it. I mean, the opponent stops it. Then you have to pay him double. Oh, and note that I'm explaining the 2-player game, not the 3-player for now. 3-player is different. It's called gobak. Anyways, that's pretty much it, I think. Although let's say you have these 4 cards in your hand, then you can just stop the game. Or if you decide to declare go, then you can just shake it, then play one, then you can bomb it later. That'll be quadruple point because, you know, double multiplied by double is quadruple. And also, also, after you declare 3 goes, then you can double your point. 4 goes would be quadruple. 5 goes would be, is it octuple or something? 8 times, then 16 times for 6 go, like that. Okay, then that's pretty much it. And since this video is quite long, I'll just stop it here. You can just watch my other video if you want to know how the game goes. I hope this video helps, and please pardon my poor English. I know I'm not good at it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching.